So now we're testing the soap with the corn oil in it. The batch wasn't big enough for the mold, so it actually turned out to be slightly under 4-ounce bars. Oh well. The soap itself cuts really nice. The bars look good. The lather's great. But here's the deal. I decided to not actually put it in the food dehydrator to see how much weight it was going to lose, simply because it's starting to get cold at night, and I did this in the evening, and I didn't want to leave the fan on because it was going to go down into the 40s, and I don't want my whole house to smell like orange and spearmint. So I skipped that step, knowing that it's probably going to drop like 2 or 3. I think it was at like 3.8, so it's probably going to be like 3.5. Next topic of interest is I'm taking a long weekend from posting videos. I've got a lot of work to catch up on, and surprisingly, it takes quite a long time to make these videos because you have to make the soap and everything too. And it takes longer to make the soap than the runtime of the videos because they're like 2 times speed, sometimes a little faster. Okay, and the next thing that went wrong is you see that stamp and how it reads orange mint perfectly? I totally screwed it up. See, when you're making a stamp, you have to do a mirror image stamp. If you don't, this happens, and it stamps on the bar backwards. But it takes an hour to print one of those, and I decided to just go for it. I was like, well, you know, it's a unique talking point for the festival, so. You still know what they are. They're still marked. They're just backwards. Yeah, so I didn't think of how spearminty the house was going to smell right away. So I put them on the rack and I turned it on. I was like, oh, that's a lot of spearmint. So in this batch, I actually need to decrease the amount of spearmint and increase the amount of orange because I can't smell the orange. I did a 50-50, so don't do that. The lather test turned out great though. Lots of big bubbles, as you can see. I wish I had known about palm kernel oil sooner, and I would have started adding it to the mix sooner to get these big bubbles, because like my number one complaint about my soap over all these years since I've been selling it, like 2016, is that it doesn't suds enough. So the pH is good. Here's the Nerdy Soap stats. I'll get this posted on the website as soon as I can. Like and subscribe.